Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new video. From time to time, people will contact me through the comment section here on YouTube, leaving ridiculous comments about how I'm a fearmonger and oh, God forbid I shed light on the evil in this world. How dare you, Sacred Serpent, not provide solutions to the problem? Yada, yada, yada. Folks, whether you're aware of it or not, or whether or not you want to accept it, this world currently is ran by evil. There certainly is good forces here, however. But folks, it's going to take a massive awakening on a mass scale. People are going to have to crawl out from underneath the covers and start to take their power back on a fundamental level if we expect to come out of this in one piece. You see, good forces can only work if we can align ourselves with them. And what that equates to largely here in this world is taking action, doing things to resist the tyranny in this world, doing things to resist the New World Order's obvious takeover plans that are absolutely and undeniably unfolding here in 2021. So again, I don't provide solutions. Clearly you don't watch my channel. Clearly you are quick to assume things without evidence because there's endless amounts of solutions here on this channel, folks. We unplug from this New World Order beast system by first and foremost taking health into our own hands, changing our water that we drink and bathe in, getting rid of all the hexafluorosilicic acid, hydrofluorosilicic acid, pipe residues, scaling lime, inorganic compounds, chlorine, chloramines, cobalts, etc. Most people are bathing and drinking this shit. Are bathing in and drinking this shit, excuse me. This is utter madness. This is nonsense, what's happened to humanity. And it's largely happened because we've engaged in this culture without ever questioning its authenticity, just accepting it as if it was the norm. We lack questioning skills, reasoning skills. And it's largely, not entirely, but largely influenced. Our hypnosis is influenced absolutely, and again, undeniably, through the foods and fluids people drink and eat. It's time to snap out of your trance, Sleeping Beauty. You see, within us, we have the power to resist all this. God gave us all of the abilities to deal with the obvious tests that we're going through right now. But trying to just suck your thumb and go to sleep and act like by the time you wake back up, everything's going to be back to normal, that's not how things get done. It never has been and it never will be. So I'm used to people saying I'm a fearmonger. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a fearmonger. I don't. Because there's a good chance I think you're a pussy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not here to I'm done catering my words and twisting them to try to make people feel good and, just cater to everybody's delicate sensibilities. Nuh-uh. Done. D-O-N-E. We are in some really rocky times right now, folks. Acceptance to that, looking at the enemy's battle plan, looking at everything for what it is how we first and foremost, lay the foundation that we can, stand on and then gain some strength so that we can stand up against all this shit. Enough's enough. You're a fearmonger, bro. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Cry, baby, cry. You haven't seen anything yet. Let me tell you, the dystopia that the parasites in charge, are attempting to build and are being successful at building is going to blow your mind if this materializes. So you want to tell me I'm a fearmonger? You wait and see what happens if we don't collectively wake up, ignite Kundalini, and resist this madness. I don't have time for childish, scaredy cat, the spooky stuff. Don't talk about it. Only talk about love and light. We all have the ability to resist this, folks. We all have the ability to ignite the inner lamp within us, to become strong again, like our ancestors. We are all on the hero's journey. We have to reobtain that divine shield, the God, or the armor of God. Again, excuse me. People will do whatever they can to suppress the obvious truths. And they'll try to put a spiritual spin on it. Like, oh, you're spreading fear. Don't you know that if you spread fear, people will react to that fear and it will, materialize the fear? Don't you know that? Don't you know that, spreading false positivity is more important? You're, what happened to you? What happened to people on a mass level, folks? Me spreading the truth is going to help cultivate it and create it, or me spreading information that scares you is going to create a world full of of evil because you responded to it out of fear, we've got to get out of these childish mindsets. They've already established their foundation. This battle plan that we're all living in right now is over 50 years in the making. So by me talking about it and shedding some light on it, do you think that me spreading some information that scares people is going to magically make it all happen? It's already in the works, folks. It's already materializing like a toxic flower. How can you not see this? You see, when the enemy's encroaching on you, you spread the message to people. You try to rally the troops. You don't just go, I'm going to sit in my lotus position and pretend that everything's okay. That's like being in a shark-infested body of water and just floating on top and saying, well, if I just ignore this, maybe I won't get chewed to death. That is like, you got to get your reality back. You've got to get your common sense back. And it starts with food and fluids, grounding, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, essential fatty acids, the 90 essential nutrients. This is one of many ways that we reestablish a state of proper health in our bodies and in our minds. I'm done. I'm tired of all the childish bullshit on YouTube and all the people who want to run from the truth whilst simultaneously thinking like, if I run or cover my eyes, everything's going to be okay. That is the most childish mindset. And it shows to me undeniably that you're afraid. And it's okay to be afraid, folks. It's okay to be afraid. But to cultivate that fear by hiding only shows you that you're terrified to death. That's what's causing the fear that's actually helping create this madness. By running from it, not acknowledging it and facing it. Do you not see that? I face it on a daily basis. I'm up to here in research about this system, this enemy battle plan, the Matrix in general, all of it. I have been for over 12 years now. Looking at it for what it is, acknowledging it, facing it, doing my best to change it. But guys, if you want to tell me, listen to this, because this is really crucial. If you want to sit back and tell me that by me sharing real information about what they're doing is going to scare people and the fear that these people feel when they see my messages, it's going to somehow magically create the actual thing that I'm talking about through negativity, folks. You know what's going to create it? Running from it. Not doing anything about it. Trying to cover your eyes and go back to sleep. That's what creates the fear, because by not acknowledging it and looking at it for what it is, it means you're terrified to death of it. And you hoard that and you suppress it, and it builds and builds and builds in your unconscious mind, Hiding from something doesn't make it go away. It makes it worse. What the hell? I'm so fucking fed up with the way people look at things. And I'm not here to bitch at people. And I'm sure as hell not pointing my finger at any of my subscribers or anything like that. I'm ranting about the nonsense that I hear on this channel from people, and the nonsense that I hear from people in my neighborhood, etc. The totally passive mindset of just weakness. And again, maybe I am pointing my fingers at some of you who watch this channel that bitch on in the comment section and just try to troll this page to get under my skin. You're not working. It's not working, folks, because at the end of the day, I have a bird's eye view of what's going on here. But I do indeed want to help you see the light a little bit. I want to show you the flaws in your thinking. I'm on your side. We're in this together, but we cannot keep fighting amongst one another. And running from the truth is not going to make things better, folks. It's akin to, there being a fire in your home and, oh, it's only in the bedroom. Let me shut this door and go to sleep for a while. Maybe it will go away by the time I wake up. That's not how things work, folks. I love you all. Let's all ignite the inner lamp within, reattain Christ consciousness, and dissolve this new world enemy immediately, like wormwood to a parasite.